Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So in a bit of a contentious move, GW have announced a new seasonal mechanic for 40k, and with these new war zones will come some brand new lore, some new armies, some new cool rules, and much more. And the first one that looks to be coming is the new Warzone Nachmund Vigilus Alone. And it seems that in this book there are going to be a slew of new rules, a new War of Faith mechanic to curry favour with your gods, presumably depending on what faction you play, a brand new Army of Renown, and for the Sisters of Battle, an entirely new supplement, this time for the Order of the Bloody Rose. Now, if you aren't aware, the Order of the Bloody Rose is a very melee heavy Sisters faction, and this is very well represented in their order rules, giving them not only an extra attack when they charge or heroically intervene, but also gaining an extra pip of AP when they make a melee attack after they've charged or heroically intervened as well. So it does lend itself very well to units like the new Sacrosands, the Paragon Warsuits, and even the regular Battle Sisters can become quite a scary prospect for killing chaff in this order. And it looks like this new supplement is set to boost them to even greater levels of killiness, and to give us an idea of just what is in store, Warhammer community have given us 2 stratagems, a warlord trait, and a relic to take a look at today. The first stratagem, Wade into the Foe, is a nice cheap 1 command point stratagem which gives your Paragon Warsuits some genuinely brilliant chaff clearing potential. It gives them an extra hit for every 4+ that they roll on a turn where they've made a charge into a unit with 6 or more models. So this is going to just absolutely cleave through big units of orcs or Tyrannid Gaunts, or even big 10-man squads of things like intercessors won't be able to save themselves just from the sheer number of attacks that you can put out even with a minimum squad of warsuits now. But not content to just be zealous in the command phase, the Fueled by Rage stratagem also allows your sisters to vent their pent-up fury in the shooting phase as well. And for 1 CP or 2 if you use it on a Retributor squad, you can use this to roll a dice whenever a model from the chosen squad is killed, and then on a 4+ they can make a ranged attack as if it was your shooting phase before you remove them from play. Now obviously this is brilliant on things like melter guns and storm bolters, and even regular bolters it's quite handy, but the real strength and why it is 2 CP for them is because this gives you potentially an extra 8 multi-melter shots from a squad of Retributors. And I mean, yes, sure, in that case it does mean the squad is dead, but if you can get off 8 strength 8 d6 damage shots from the unit before it's taken off the board, then that squad could very well pay for itself right then and there with just this one stratagem. It really is immensely powerful, and as someone who's played a Dark Angel Plasma Castle with an Ancient, I know full well how amazing it is to be able to shoot your stuff in your opponent's shooting phase after they've gone through all the effort to kill them. So for 2 CP, I do think this is a fantastic ability for Retributors, and whilst I'll be a bit iffy about using it on anything else, I would almost always try and save 2 CP so that I can use it on Retributors, you know, whenever they get targeted by your opponent. On the Warlord trait front, Fiery Example is the one they show, and aside from the weird looking name, is Fiery the right spelling there? It just looks really odd to me, it doesn't look right. But anyway, this gives your Warlord +1 to wound against enemy characters, and on top of that, also grants you 2 miracle dice if you kill an enemy character, and this is huge. The +1 is already great on your relatively low strength Sisters characters, but an extra 2 miracle dice can be absolutely crucial in getting off those vital hits or wounds, or making sure that you pass that morale test if you roll a 1 for your miracle dice. It is a really key, important component for a good Sisters list, and I do think that this trait in general is going to be a really strong one. And I think if you are taking a melee focused Sisters HQ, it's almost going to be a must take if you are bringing the Bloody Rose. But then if you really want to double down on this melee character, the Armor of True Sacrifice is the relic that they show off, and this can make them even better. And what the Armor of True Sacrifice does is that it gives them a 2-up armor save, which is already pretty good on a toughness 3 character, But again, pushing into the miracle dice angle, this gives you an extra miracle dice if you lose 1 or more wounds in a phase. So this character, if you give them this relic and this warlord trait, is going to be generating an absolute bucket load of miracle dice for your army every single turn. And I do genuinely think this is a really good combination, not only for giving you the extra bit of melee output with the +1 to wound, and also boosting your durability a bit with the 2-up save, but for just smoothing out the number of dice you're going to be getting for your miracle dice is a really stellar boost to a sisters list, and it's going to really help to make sure that you always have enough miracle dice to do what you want to do in terms of getting those hits or getting those wounds, or as I said, saving your squads from morale tests. Overall, I think these rules look pretty damn fun. I've always been a fan of the zealous, crazy, melee-focused army, and the Bloody Rose definitely have that in absolute spades. So if you do want to get up close and personal with your Sisters of Battle and really bring the pain to the enemy, this could well be a supplement which will help you make the absolute most of your force in the new Warzone. But what do you think of these new rules? And of the Warzone Nachmund in general? Are you a fan, or is this a case of too much rules bloat from GW? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.